Greetings, welcome to another keyboard review. This is my second one, and this is a review of the Qisan mechanical keyboard, gaming keyboard, black switch, 68 keys, mini design. That's the actual name of the keyboard. I'm not joking. Anyways, it's made by the same company that made my full-size one. In fact, I used this mini design when I was at work at my new job for about 6 months, thereabouts, from February till about June. So it's closer to 5. So we're going to go with 5 months, 4 to 5 months ish. Anyways, this keyboard, the reason I swapped it out for my full size one, which is made by the same company, is because I actually need the number pad at work a lot for what I do. For the law firm I work at, I need that number pad. But when I'm at home, I actually barely ever use the number pad. So I'm like, well, I'll just swap them out. And there are some differences between this keyboard and that keyboard. One is that the full size one is Gateron switches, brown, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've done a review, so I could be wrong. And these are actually called out. You know what? I'm just gonna spell it out for you. It's spelled OUTEMU. Black switches. They're similar to MX Cherry black switches. However, this is where it gets interesting. The MX Cherry black switches are 60 grams of force to be able to type on them. So good, stiff, linear. Whereas these are actually 65 grams. So they actually require a little bit more force to type with. They're also linear switches. If you're used to typing with MX Cherry Blacks, you will feel the difference in these. There is a slight difference because it requires a little bit more force to use the keyboard. Now, the good thing about this keyboard is that it has secondary functions that are clearly labeled, and all you need to do to access them is press the function key and then the orienting key that has a secondary function. So you're not missing any of the main keys you need. So all the F keys are actually a part of the number row now, as well as the minus, plus, and equal row. Whatever that row is, it's a part of that row. I will be showing some B-roll of the keyboard. Now, typing with this keyboard has been an interesting experience. I've been typing on it for 5 months. I'm used to typing on it, actually. I can type fairly quickly. It's a little quieter to type on versus the other one. In fact, I am going to type the same sentence I did last time, and maybe you'll be able to hear the difference. I'm going to move the mic a little closer. Okay. So what sentence did I type? Like I said, same one as I did on my last review, which is, here I am typing on the keyboard like there is no tomorrow. So yeah, it wasn't as fluid as I'm used to typing because I didn't practice that beforehand. It's different typing something for a story versus typing something out for a review. Differences. Yay. Anyways, the build quality is pretty good. I believe the part where the keys are actually pushing down is actually pushing against. It feels like it's a metal like plate of some sort. I'm not 100% certain it is, or if it's just really hard plastic. But it looks like it's metal. It really does. On the bottom is white. I don't really have any complaints against the keyboard at all. I'm actually perfectly fine with it. It does its job. It does its job well. The great thing about this keyboard is that it's easy to move to different places. So when I go to LAN events in the future, this will likely be the keyboard I'll have with me. I'm able to game on it just fine with no real issues. So yeah, no real complaints on the keyboard. And this is one of the big things about this keyboard is the price. So a lot of mechanical keyboards cost a fair sum. This one though only costs $40, which is a steal in my opinion for what you're getting. You're getting a well-made, well put together keyboard. There is no illumination on this keyboard, but hey, it's $40. So I mean, yeah, this keyboard is pretty well done. I would highly recommend it to any of my friends. However, I need to put qualification as to why I recommend it to you. Here's the thing: if you were to get this keyboard, you have to have the right mindset to use the keyboard, because it is in fact not the full layout that you're used to. There are some differences and you need to prepare yourself mentally for that. But the keyboard spacing is the same. Like the keys are spaced out the exact same. They're just less amount of keys. So you have to prepare yourself mentally for that. It'll take some practice to get used to that, and you have to go into that mindset of preparation of, okay, I'm going to be using this mini design keyboard, same key size, but there are going to be keys that are combined with things, and you have to prepare yourself to be able to use that, as well as it'll come with practice. Like, I can type on this keyboard at the same speed as a normal keyboard because I practiced with it several times while I was at work. Granted, the stuff I was typing out is all legal stuff, but the point is I have a lot of practice with this keyboard, and yeah, it's great. My overall review for it is I love it. I know it's ridiculous that I love it, but I do. And then on my full-size keyboard, just an update on that, I actually fixed that high-pitched squeal that I made a note about. I actually got in there and I was able to fix it with soldering. One of the wires had actually gotten loose, and I found out which key it was and I fixed it myself. And so yeah. Overall, this is a good quality keyboard. This 68 keyboard. I would like I said, I would recommend this to people. I know that I said I was going to shy away from recommending stuff, saying, hey, you should buy this. But when it comes to mechanical keyboards, if you're looking for a cheap option, this is definitely one you should keep in mind. And I will provide a link to the Amazon page for it. Now, I do not get any money for this. It's just a plain old Amazon link. So if you're worried about that, just know that the only reason I'm providing the link for you is if you want to take a look at it and you want to get it yourself. That's the only reason I'm providing that link for you. I don't get anything out of it, except the fact that, hey, I use it. I think it's good. If you want to take the risk, you can. It's $40. Overall, that's all I have to say about this keyboard. And I will see you on the next one.